Hello, Twin Flame Collective. This is Melanie. I am a twin flame, a healer, an empath, a teacher, and also I am a light worker. I have my master's in psychology as well, so I will be helping the twin flame community with inner child work probably in the next couple of weeks. I have something left to align within myself that my twin flame teacher is helping me with and has pointed it out to me. So I will be going to my therapist to help me overcome those childhood wounds and issues. So once I'm done with that, hopefully my twin flame coach, which is Sophia from Twin Flame Community, she'll do another reading for me and tap in and to see if I'm all done. So until I become aligned, that I won't be able to completely help you guys with inner child healing. But in the meantime, I did something different today. I am using the Goddess Tarot. If you can see that right there. I picked out these tarot cards a while ago. I want to say maybe like a year ago. I was drawn to them. So I use them here and there, but today I was drawn to use them. And the Goddess Tarot, the overall meaning is basically for personal growth and reclamation of the divine feminine. So I spread out 4 cards today. I like to draw the cards without being on camera, and it takes me a little while to understand the messages and get the messages. I'm hoping that I get better and faster as time goes by. But in the meantime, I take time, I look at them, I tap into my intuition, I read the meaning of the cards. Sometimes I have to leave it and new thoughts will come into my head. So then that's when I like to give you guys a reading as well. So one thing that I just recently learned is until we're completely aligned inside, that's when we're going to be complete. So things like Reiki and acupuncture and doing affirmations, I mean, those are all very helpful things, but the main goal is to become aligned inside. And that's by healing all of our inner child wounds, and then also calming our reptilian brain, which is being very reactive and mean. So I just wanted to throw that out there. I do have a lot of links down below that I would highly recommend that everybody look at and follow. There's Jupiter 1111 that talks about the DM messages, and she's just very wise as well. She's an ordained prophet. And then of course I have Twin Flame Community as well. And then Tim Green, he is very high up, and he's here to help us as well. And then also Aluna Ash she does a lot of things about energy and wisdom in the 9D. So I would highly recommend that you go through all of that as well. Also, if you look at my playlist, definitely go through everything in my playlist. That's the fastest way you're going to get into union. And that is what we are here to do. So that way we can heal Earth. So I hope that you take the time to invest in yourself, because at the end of the day, that is the only way you will feel completely happy. So when you're ready, please do that. I hope it's sooner than later, so that way we can keep raising the vibration on Earth and do what we are supposed to be doing here on Earth. Okay, so this spread that I did, I'm just gonna, go one by one, and I hope if you guys see something differently than me, then by all means, please, it's all about intuition and the messages that we get from above. So what I did was past messages, yep. Present, what's going on now, future, and then also the overall lesson of everything. So the first card that came out, actually, to be honest with you, all of the cards came out in reverse. That's the first time that has ever happened to me with all cards. So for this King of Swords, the intuition and the message that I got from it, and the reverse meaning is, and this is past, so things that that has already happened in our past, is wanting authority to take over to avoid responsibility, playing too much, placing too much trust in the intellect, being too critical. So my intuition from this card, and I don't know if you can see like his stance and the way he's looking, it's like he's just waiting and waiting and waiting for something to happen. And on the twin flame journey, when we're just waiting for something to happen, that's like we're focusing on the 3D. And realistically, we need to just go within. So in the past, which makes total sense because we're all on our path of learning, we're always waiting for something to happen. We're waiting, for our twin flame to do something. But in reality, like, we need to do the work. We need to go within. We need to heal our inner child wounds. We need to look within. We need to find out what our triggers are and then start healing those. Additionally, I know you can't see it, but right here, there is a little cross, and that reminds me of the crown chakra. So, opening up our crown chakra. Our crown chakra is supposed to be open and balanced. So, tapping in, doing meditations, looking within, start doing tarot, start getting messages from the tarot. So that way you can start improving things within yourself. But basically, when your crown chakra is open and balanced, that's when we can get messages from above, and that helps us become completely aligned and balanced as well. And then also in the past, maybe we were being too critical. I know I was very critical in my past. I had to calm my reptilian brain. And I have completely, and that was a journey. I've known my twin flame for 6 years now, about 6 years. And I did not have any control over my reptilian brain. And now I do. And let me tell you, it feels amazing to feel in control and to feel like you're not so reactive. So that is the message that I got from the King of Swords. And then also present day, this card came out. Whoops. Oops, hold on a second. My apologies. Okay, so present is the Princess of Swords, and that one also came out in reverse as well. So I'll tell you the meaning for that one. It's not understanding as much as one would like to desire, to move, and feeling thwarted. So that means like kind of being like held down. So we're not understanding. So my intuition on that one is there's a lot of things that we don't need to know, and there's a lot of things that we don't know, and that's typically our twin flame protecting us. So it's kind of like the moon card. So even though there's things that we don't know, like sometimes we get anxiety and we feel confused and we get restless and we start to worry, and that's normal. Okay, so when that happens, like, just recognize your feeling. Be like, oh my God, I feel worried. Oh, I don't know what's going on. That's okay. It's normal. Just look within. Keep working on yourself. Keep getting yourself aligned. Keep figuring out what your triggers are. Start healing your inner child wounds. Focus on that path, because the more aligned you are, the more clarity you're going to have, and the more happier that you're going to feel. And then in addition to that, let's see what else, because I like to take notes while I get my intuition, so that way I remember. Okay, yeah, actually I already said everything about that card. So, and also if you look at her face, like, she's looking like to the right, like she kind of looks annoyed and upset, maybe even a little impatient, but that's okay. That just means that we have to keep working on ourselves, and we have to keep looking within. And like I mentioned before, go through all the playlists that are on my channel. Go to everybody else that I linked you down below as well, because that's how you're going to get the most clarity and understanding, and that's the fastest way that you're going to become aligned. Okay, so future card that came out was the Queen of Swords. And that one, like I said, came out in reverse too. So the meaning for the Queen of Swords in reverse is it may symbolize loss or wounds for all of her good intentions. Her sharp words can cut. Now, I'm going to tell you about something presently that just happened to me. My twin flame and I, we are in communication. We probably talk anywhere between like 1 to 4 times a month, and that's just through text. And this is the best we've ever been, and it's because of my twin flame coach that has helped me so much with this. And something recently just happened. He had told me that he is seeing somebody else and that she is very special to him, but I'm very special to him as well. So because my reptilian brain is so calm now, I didn't want to start like any problems, and he was worried that I was going to start problems and create a big shit show, because that's what I've done in the past. My reptilian brain freaked out, and there's just a lot of drama that has occurred in the past because of this. And so I basically said, I'm happy if you're happy. I wish you the best. If you look at the last clip that I put on Twin Flame Union in my playlist, if you listen to Sophia, I know she was talking about me, but she basically said that I should have never said that, and that I should have said, I know that you're not happy with this person, and when you're ready, just you know where to find me. And that's it. And just you kind of leave the door open. So like I just mentioned, this card in reverse, it says, may symbolize loss or wounds for all of her good intentions. Her sharp words can cut. So now I feel a loss, and I feel wounded, and I feel regret and sorrow because I said that to him. But, in life, we're living and we're learning. So wisdom is power, and that's where you're kind of tapping into the crown chakra again. So I actually just sent her an email asking her, well, what do I do now? Because honestly, like, I don't know what to do now. I mean, of course, I'm still going to be kind and nice and things like that. But I think if he reaches out to me again, I'm going to wait till he reaches out to me again, and then I'm probably going to say that. But in the meantime, it's interesting that this card came out for future, because it's exactly what's going on right now. And then if you could see, there's a little cross right there too. And basically, having a crown chakra that's open and balanced, that is the goal for us twin flames, and actually, for everybody. And we are teachers, so it's our job and duty here to teach people that. And her face, like you can see, like she looks upset. She doesn't look very happy at all. So just remember, we're supposed to be kind. We're supposed to have unconditional love. That's what we're supposed to be doing to increase our vibration and others' vibrations as well. And then, let's see, what else? Definitely look into the communication playlist in the Twin Flame Union. That's going to be very important as well. And just, keep saying the affirmation, my crown chakra is open and balanced. And then remember to be kind and have unconditional love, because that is our goal and purpose here on earth as well. And then the overall message is, it's called Fertility Estasun. I don't even know how to pronounce that. But basically, she is a goddess in a cornfield, and she came out in reverse too. So as you can see here, there's a rainbow. So that's definitely a twin flame reading. And then also you can see the birds here too. And I'm going to read to you what this card means in reverse. It means time to look at where your life needs fertilizing, deprivation, or sterility. So basically, it just means that something in our life is off balance. Something in our life needs to be aligned. And until we're in union with our twin flame, we still need to be aligned. So I am not in union with my twin flame. There's a lot of us out there that's not in union with their twin flame, but I know what I need to get aligned, so I am actually going to be doing that. So I highly recommend that for all of you as well. And then in addition to that, I would definitely, if you feel like you're not happy, like if you feel deprived of something, whether it's happiness or peace or, being sad because you're not with your twin flame, or like you feel like you just need something more in your life, look within, talk to yourself, ask yourself what you need. We have all of the answers within. So I would definitely recommend doing that. Start jotting things down, so that way you can become more balanced. And that is our goal in life, to become balanced and to become aligned, and just knowing what our triggers are, so that way we could work on them and heal them. And then, let's see, I think that was it. I have probably been healing my triggers and all of my wounds now on and off for about, I want to say, maybe like 10-15 years. And there were other people that have triggered these things as well, but honestly, it hasn't been until I've been working with my twin flame coach that I've gotten the most healthiest and the most balanced than I have ever been in my whole entire life. And even though I'm not in union with my twin flame and I do miss him and think about him, I know that the main goal is for me to be aligned, so that way I could help others and teach others, and then union will come. So I'm really looking forward to it. I hope this reading was really good for you, and take what resonates, and please do the work, so that way you can become happy and aligned and help others, which is what we're here to do. I hope you have an amazing and blessed night.